What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Figure It Out, the action figure related series we do here at Out of the Basement. I'm Justin, joined with Nate.
How are you guys doing?
And Bucky.
General.
And today we're going to be doing our top 10 Black Series wish list. The figs we want most.
And there's a lot of them.
In reality, this list would probably never end until we went through every
earlier we were making the list. We literally had over 20 on the list. And it was like, we had to shave it down, and it was very hard.
Whittling it down was very hard, but we got there. And we got some honorable mentions to start with.
Well, I'll list off our first honorable mention, which is the B-1 battle droid from the prequel era and the Clone Wars.
That's a controversial one.
Yeah,
controversial. A lot of people would disagree.
Well, I want it. I want the regular battle droid and the super battle droid. But, to start off, I would just do the regular battle droid.
Yeah.
Roger, roger.
Roger, roger.
All batteries, fire, fire!
Yeah.
You're under arrest.
I mean, SH Figuarts did a battle droid, so there's no reason we can't get a Black Series version.
Yeah, and I mean, there's tons of clone troopers. There's, Commander Cody. There's the 4-pack Phase 2 clone troopers.
And they have no one to fight.
There's the different repaints of the Phase 1 clones with the captain and the sergeant. So it's like, let's get some droids to fight the clones.
Yeah.
And, with Battlefront 2 coming out, it'd be a great thing to have.
True, true.
Our next honorable mention would be Plo Koon. Now,
yes.
There's a bunch of Jedi and Sith on our list, and honestly, if we could just get all of the prequel era Jedi that are, in the Clone Wars television series, and, minor characters in the actual prequel movies, that'd be great. So we put Plo Koon on there. And we also put the Imperial Engineer, or commonly referred to as the Radar Technician.
Yeah.
Because we got the Death Squad Commander with the 40th anniversary line of Black Series, so let's get the Radar Technician, because I just love the design of pretty much anything Imperial from the original trilogy.
Yeah, especially the way their helmet is.
Yeah, and it's like all black, and it has the Imperial insignia on their helmets. It's like...
It'll come with a lever, and it'll go...
Yeah, it'll go... and then you'll have the Death Squad Commander shielding his eyes.
Yep.
So, yeah, those are our honorable mentions, man. But this list, I would not say it's in order, right?
Yeah, not a particular order to this list.
We want them all.
It was hard enough to whittle it down.
Yeah, there's no way we'd be able to put them in order. So,
and these, just looking at them here, they're all probable, I'd say, to get a Black Series release. Maybe not one of them, but we'll get to that. But I can see all the other ones getting releases, so they're pretty realistic, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that is true. I'm looking at the list here. Nate, why don't you list one off?
All right, I'll start us at number 10, which is Ventress from the Clone Wars.
Yeah,
she is a very cool character, has a great design in my opinion. Love the two dual wielding red lightsabers,
crimson red lightsabers,
sort of kind of like Starkiller in The Force Unleashed. Similar combat style.
He would be an interesting 6-inch figure.
Yeah. That would be another great 6-inch figure to have. But yeah, I think Ventress would just be a great addition to the Sith Lords, because there's not really a whole lot of
Jedi or Sith.
Yeah,
thank goodness we finally got Qui-Gon recently.
Yeah, so just having more Sith/Jedi in the line would be a great thing. I
mean, and Ventress's her story arc in the Clone Wars is so cool to me. How she was never really a Sith. She was more like a dark side assassin, Force-sensitive assassin. Yeah. And how Count Dooku had to attempt to murder her, and how she kind of turns a new leaf at the end. I would have loved to see her in Rebels. Maybe season 4 Rebels?
Maybe she's Snoke.
Bucky, why don't you start her off with number 9?
Okay, number 9. This is one of the most requested Black Series figures, and essential. Count Dooku. I mean, what are you waiting for?
How?
Mr. Tyrannus.
You might as well just print money.
How has the line been going for 4 years now at this point, and we haven't got a main character? Like, He is a main character of the prequels.
He's the main villain of Attack of the Clones.
Yes.
Well, Qui-Gon, but I mean...
Well, I mean, we got Qui-Gon now.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So, it took them long enough. But, I mean, it's not even like Count Dooku's in the pipeline, you know?
True.
Right.
You know, I love Christopher Lee, and I mean, I like Count Dooku as the villain, but even more so, I think out of all the Sith in the movies, I think his fighting style is my favorite. You know, Form 2, it's more like, it's like blade dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he uses the one hand, even when he's fighting Anakin and Obi-Wan in Episode 3, he's like mainly using one hand, and it's like fencing, and they do that in the Clone Wars so well too. Just love his fighting style. So I mean, it'd be great to pose him around fighting Yoda.
Ooh.
But yeah, next up on the list we have Phantom Menace Obi-Wan Kenobi, because you know we got Darth Maul.
Kind of controversial. Getting into controversial
True,
territory.
true. But I mean, we have Darth Maul, and now we have Qui-Gon.
So
We just need Kid Anakin.
nah. We need to complete the final battle scene. Like
Duel of Fates.
If anything, just the complete Duel of Fates with Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon and Darth Maul, just kind of having them posed all fighting together.
Yeah,
I think that would be
awesome.
really awesome. And now that we have Qui-Gon, there's absolutely no reason we shouldn't get a Phantom Menace Obi-Wan. Number 7, it would be Captain Rex.
Ooh.
Which is a pretty safe bet. Well, at least to get a Rebels-style appearance from him in the line.
But when I wrote the list, I specifically put Clone Wars version, even though it probably won't happen, but this is a wish list. Because, you know, Phase 2 Clone Troopers are one of the coolest trooper designs out of the whole saga.
Yeah.
So, I mean, having Phase 2 Rex would be awesome.
And we had Ezra on the list as well, but we took him off because we pretty much we all assumed together that that's a given with how many other Rebels characters they have been doing. It would not.
True.
It would only make sense that they would, you know, actually make a figure of the main character. But you never know.
They could be waiting for a reason.
Oh,
That's what I suspect.
I don't know, bro. What do we have up next year? Oh, yeah. A big one.
a big one.
A big fig.
General Grievous?
Where is he?
Hello there. I would love a General Grievous, boys. Just, like, the package would probably be so heavy. Like, you got a big, bulky figure in there.
But then Hasbro would probably charge an extra $10 for him.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think if they were going to print General Grievous, they either A, wouldn't put him as a single figure, or if they did, it would be an extra cost, or B, in some sort of pack. Maybe like the Rancor pit. Maybe there's some sort of scenery or something else that comes with. Because I just don't see them printing him alone.
Do a redo of Episode 3 Obi-Wan, because that figure is pretty terrible. And then just put General Grievous in there. Or maybe the Black Series can finally start doing Build-A-Figure.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it'd be a pretty good Build-A-Figure. Perfect Build-A-Figure, really, for General Grievous. But, I mean,
I don't understand why we don't get Build-A-Figures for the Black Series line. Because you could just do any other random figure you wanted, really.
Yeah. But, Bucky, what's up next?
Number 5.
Number 5. Probably, I don't know. I guess it would depend on who you ask. The most popular Sith in the Legends continuity, that being Darth Bane. And the other one I was referring to as Darth Revan. But Darth Bane is our number 5. I could see it happening. He has a 3 3/4 inch in the Sith Legacy pack, which if you've seen the eBay prices are even loose. Whew. And also in that Sith Legacy pack is another Sith Lord we're going to mention on our list too. But I would love to see Darth Bane. I'm just a huge fan of a lot in the Legends continuity, not all, but specifically before the prequel era. Just so many interesting characters and stories.
So you want, or we want, not the canon version that Yoda sees in the Clone Wars. We want the Legends version, right?
Right. I would rather see the Legends version. But, I mean, I'll take what I can get.
True.
But,
I mean, he's kind of an underrated, I mean, not really underrated, but, like, he's so important to, like, mainstream, like, Sith that we see in the movies, you know, the rule of 2. a pretty big thing that happens in the movies, is that there's only ever 2 Sith. So
unfortunately, I feel like the only way we'll ever really see Darth Bane is if he somehow wins a fan vote down the line or something. Because, like, I mean, he is a very popular character, but we also saw how long it took them to make a Revan.
Yeah.
So, number 4 would be the Gamorrean Guard from Return of the Jedi. Really just a weird figure to be missing out of the line. You would think that would have been an early one.
I was going to say, that seems like a figure that would either be in the blue or orange stripe figure waves.
Like, so many characters on here, it's like, we get a Constable Zuvio, who is not even canon or Legends.
Oh, he's canon.
Oh, yeah, he's in that Darth Maul comic book.
But is it that specific Constable Zuvio?
Obviously, I don't know that, but there's like 2 identical Constable Zuvios in a certain panel of that comic. But anyways,
wow,
yeah.
So, but nonetheless, we can get a Constable Zuvio, we can get a Resistance Trooper that's running in the movie for a split second, but we can't get like all of these key characters.
What's the
AT-ACT
pilot? I don't even know the letters.
Who's in one shot of Rogue One.
Yeah,
and it's not even a front shot. It shows behind them. So how do you really know what those paint apps are supposed to be?
Especially because with the Gamorrean Guard, like, we have a Slave Leia, we have Jabba the Hutt,
we have a Salacious Crumb.
There's a Salacious Crumb, although you have to shell out the big bucks if you want to get one of him.
True.
We have a C-3PO. Like, Jabba's palace, we have a Lando, even though he's not in the Guard uniform.
We don't have a Bib Fortuna.
Yeah. We have a Boba Fett, too, and a Han Solo and Carbonite. So it's like, the Jabba's palace is a pretty full spectrum, but we're missing. Sorely missing.
We just need a 2-pack of the Singer in the special edition and the guy with, like, the...
Oh, no. Uniche!
Yeah, so Gamorrean Guard, it would be an awesome figure to have in there. The next one is another Sith, Legends Sith, who is Darth Nihilus.
Oh, yes. From Knights of the Old Republic 2. Great design.
I know. Yeah. He looks like Ghostface, kind of.
The mask is wonderful.
There's a wrestler that wrestles in New Japan, Tamatonga or Tangaroa. I get them mixed up, but his face paint is like based off the Darth Nihilus design, and it's awesome. But yeah,
nice. I think with Revan, with us getting Revan, I think the chances of getting Darth Nihilus are higher because they're both. Obviously, Revan is like the main sort of character that everyone remembers from Knights of the Old Republic, and then I would say that Darth Nihilus is the other, from Knights of the Old Republic 2, because he's actually, on the box.
And such an interesting character, too.
Yeah. Definitely would love to see it.
Well, Bucky, what's number 2?
Number 2...
The man who blocked once.
Always in our hearts, Kit Fisto.
I would absolutely love a Kit Fisto figure, perhaps with a removable top so that he could be in his no shirt look from the original Clone Wars.
In your wildest dreams.
Yeah.
Well, he does that. He does that in the original 2003 cartoon, but he does it again in the Clone Wars.
Oh, cool.
The 3D animation.
Well, I mean,
2008.
I have the 3 3/4-inch shirtless Kit Fisto from Clone Wars, so I think they could do like a removable top shirt thing, make it a soft plastic maybe.
Oh, I'm sure they could.
Oh, but
they won't.
Yeah.
I mean, awesome character design.
Because Qui-Gon didn't even come with a robe.
Ooh. Awesome character design, and we know, like, he's only in the actual prequel movies for a little bit, but I mean, he's way more fleshed out in the Clone Wars. I love that 1v1 General Grievous scene.
I just love his design as a character.
I mean, character design alone.
Just the green, unique alien with sort of like the Predator, like tendril things.
And then he has a green lightsaber, of course.
Yeah. And like his amphibian, like, style.
The eyes.
Yeah.
And I mean, he does block once.
He is the man who blocked.
He actually defended himself against Palpatine briefly.
Very, very briefly. More than anyone else, though, besides our number 1 pick.
Who almost got the job done.
Mace Windu. This is...
How have we not gotten a
This is honestly the anomaly of the Black Series. Like, Mace Windu is such a popular character.
True. Purple
lights, Samuel L. Jackson.
He created the 7th form of lightsaber combat that was recognized by the Jedi Council. He has a purple lightsaber because he uses the light and the dark side. Such an interesting character.
And
it's Samuel L. Jackson. Like, it's a famous actor from Star Wars. Like, the most famous actor from Star Wars that has ever been in a Star Wars movie. It's like, how, man?
Yeah, because, like, even based on him just being Samuel L. Jackson, I feel like would sell the figure. Because you'd be like, because then customizers would be like, well, I'm going to make a custom character from Pulp Fiction or something, and they would just use his
And they would inscribe badass motherfucker in his lightsaber that he actually has.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Mace Windu is just a given. Like, interesting character. I mean, simple Jedi design, but it's Samuel L. Jackson, and he has a purple lightsaber.
Unbelievable. We still don't have one, and there's not even one in the pipeline.
An actual crime.
Yes.
And then you could pose him with Episode 3 Anakin, slicing off his arm. What have I done?
Henceforth you shall be known as Darth
Vader. Once more,
I will do whatever you're asking me.
Will rule the galaxy.
Master.
All right.
Too close.
Good diorama ideas. But anyway, guys, that's our top 10 wish list for the Black Series. Like we said, we had like 20 something, and we could have kept going on at that point.
Maybe we will.
You know, maybe we will someday.
Let us know.
Hopefully, some of these figures get created, which I feel like a nice chunk of them will.
Let us know what you thought of our list in the comments down below.
Yeah,
and
what do you want?
Yeah.
What do you want to see a Black Series figure of? And that's it. I'm Justin, joined with Nate.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And Stephen Buckrow.
You turned her against me!
And I'm Justin, and we'll see you guys later.